Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk from in the shell and share good vibes and good times. Friends and friends that bend the senses. Let's get a bit senseless. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we bring good vibes and good times. Welcome to the morning coffee show with Super Fast Tortoise. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we have the flow. Good vibes from head to toe.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Super Fast Tortoise in the Show Morning Coffee Show.
Good morning.
Good morning. That's right. We got Hillbilly. We got Lonewolf. We got the Tortoise. We got the crew here. We might have a special guest jumping on in a couple minutes. But we'll
Cool.
see. Yeah. So, hey, how's it going, everybody? You ready for day 2 of the Commander Brackets update? Like part 2? Same part 2, because I wasn't able to interact as well yesterday as I can today.
I'm ready. I'm so ready.
Like I even got Ristic Study uploaded because the internet was working good. It was working good now. Knock on wood, even though this is like plastic. But,
Well, I can tell you're happy about it because you lost your hat there.
that's right. That's right. Sounds cool. But hey, if anybody's wondering, Hillbilly's looking for another Sensei's Divine Top. If anybody got one on sale for cheap, let him know.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. He needs one for his Miracles deck. And yes, Miracles does need Sensei's Divine Top. If you have a crystal ball as well to throw in that trade, that sell, whatever, if you're a trusted friend, we'll respond back. You can reach out to me. Or you can reach out to Hillbilly and we'll get you two together if that's something you are willing to do. We never really done something like this, but since it's Dividing Top is kind of expensive on Card Kingdom and less expensive on TCGplayer, but $30 is what we're looking to spend. So I think, and so yeah, because like $40-$50 is but hey, check it out. And also, Lone Wolf and his brother are trying to get into a newer house that's cheaper cost of living. They'd like some help. There's a link in the description for our GoFundMe. Check it out. If you can help, anything helps, and that will be the best. I mean, if it's simple as helping out with the moving truck to putting a down payment on an apartment, they're looking for anything that can help.
Yep. All of it. And, all of it's appreciated. And one thing, we got to look out for each other. These days and times, we got to look out for each other. It's all, I know Lone Wolf and his brother appreciates it.
Right. Yeah, they appreciate it a lot. They're just trying to survive the basics, Man.
But, they're going up on the rent, twice a year? I mean, geez, Louise, that's too much.
I mean, we lived in an apartment where the rent kept going up once a year, and that was tough. Like, we started at like $700 a month, and we ended up leaving at $900. So, and yeah, because you can't afford everything like that,
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I could give a little bit of an update on that whole situation.
Yeah.
And not a good update either, unfortunately.
Oh.
Well, we still got the apartment, but I got confirmed. I talked to my caseworker and DCF. I will not be able to have food for the entire next month. So I might have to work my way around on that too, on top of all this moving expenses.
Dang.
Man, that's rough. That's rough, everybody. So all the help you can send would be very helpful.
Is that because of the government shutdown?
Yeah, the government shut down, and there's not enough funds for anybody for food stamps. So it's not just my state. It's any state that's using the food stamps. They are not allowing anything for November unless they can get the government open by the 27th of this month, and that was confirmed yesterday.
All right.
Yeah, I got my fingers crossed that they will open up before then.
Me too. Because you got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 4 days so you fully know.
Yep.
I'm sorry to bring that up, but I figured everybody would like to know that.
Oh yeah. We got Mrs. Hillbilly in the chat. Hello, Mrs. Hillbilly. Hey, I just saw you not too long ago delivering coffee to your husband.
What about the rest of us? We could all use some coffee.
Right? Coffee is always good. All right. Now, let's
go. Go ahead. I'll tell you. This will be for a little later on in the stream.
All right. Let's get to the card of the day.
Card of the day.
Ooh, Leonardo the Balance. I think we might have covered this one a couple weeks ago, but I'm so excited for this turtle set that I keep on looking at the cards. Leonardo the Balance costs 3 generic and a white. It's a legendary creature, Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, buddy.
With power and toughness 3/3. Whenever a token you control enters the battlefield, put a +1 counter on each creature you control. Do this only once each turn. And you can pay Wooburg. Creatures you control gain menace, trample, and lifelink until end turn. He has partner, character select. You may have 2 commanders if both have this ability. Yeah.
Man, that is kind of a busted card, you ask me. But it's a great card.
It is a great card. Good commander card. Woo woo.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I like it. I mean, you put any kind of token on the battlefield, and your creatures get a +1/+1 counter. I mean, come on, that's right up my alley now.
Oh yeah.
I'd pair this with the blue turtle that we seen the other day.
Oh yeah. Well, that's kind of the point. Like in the commander deck, that 5-color commander deck, you get this as one of the front face commanders. Then you got each other turtle in the deck that you can pair with this commander. Or you can pair the other commanders together if you don't want a 5-color deck. But they made it where you can swap out the turtles as your commanders.
Imagine if you was able to do something like having 4 commanders.
Oh yeah.
that'd be pretty interesting.
That'd be interesting, but I don't think they're going to break the format like that, where you can have all 4 turtles as a commander.
Yeah,
but
it would be interesting though.
But they kind of did that with one card. They have a 5-color commander in the deck that's all 4 turtles on the card. It's called something.
Yeah,
Turtles in a Half Shell, I believe it's called, and it shows all 4 turtles on the card, the creatures and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
True. I mean, you could have the other ones in the deck still. At least.
You definitely could. Yeah. You can have the other ones in the deck and that 5-color card in your deck, which I plan on trying out. Oh no.
Cool.
Could you do was here, and then he disappeared.
Yeah, he did.
All right, now let's get to the picture of the day. Picture of the day is this as real as MTG is getting. You know, Universes Beyond. You got that's supposed to be a Ninja Turtle and a T-Rex back. There's SpongeBob and Transformers in the background. Cars like crazy.
Yep.
That's just a funny picture of the day. I was having fun with the AI bot today, trying to generate all these cards. The AI bot struggles with putting a lot of characters in the scene.
Yeah. Well, I think this dinosaur is trying to not keep accident from happening.
Mm-hmm.
Because you get that car in front of the dinosaur going the wrong way.
Right. That's funny. That car is going the wrong way. I didn't even notice that when I first saw it. That's funny. Maybe that's what they're doing. They're trying to stop the car from crashing in.
That turtle on the top got his hands up. Stop!
That's right. It's funny what AI can do and what AI will do when you're generating.
Yeah.
This is actually the second round of generating the same prompt. So it came out good. I liked it. But anyways, how does that? I was hoping TCGdudes to be here. He was here for a second, but I don't know why he disappeared. He's probably having some Camera issues. Yeah. Hey, SFT, your dream came true. That's right. Here in
Yeah,
chat,
buddy.
hands full with baby. All right. Tibalt. Hi, y'all. How's it going? We'll make this your commander. Well, I want to. I want to get that 5-color deck because, like, I want to be able to play with all the turtles and be able to have all the cards. And TCGdude, thank you for staying here and chat. I know you could have been on the show today, but Papa Duty's got you going. I get you. And did you hear that the call with Chris Cox? He said UB is just getting started. There will be so many IPs added to Magic. Well, that could be a good thing. That could be a weird thing. I don't think it's going to kill Magic.
Well, I have an issue with this. Tibalt brought it up. I heard about something K-pop, whatever that is.
Oh, yeah. K-pop is going to be weird. They want to bring in females into the game more, and they think that's what's going to drive it.
I mean, that's understandable why they're thinking that. That's okay. But as far as Universes Beyond being, I mean, yeah, we're getting Universes Beyond standard now. I mean, I understand that and all, but if they keep bringing Universes Beyond out, there ain't going to be no Magic in Universe sets. I mean, that's what it feels like. I mean, it feels like that Universes Beyond is overtaking Magic. So by overtaking Magic, there ain't going to be no in-universe Magic.
Right.
That's where I have an issue.
Well, I see where you have that issue, and as a boomer, I guess I could agree with you. But I've been watching some newer people talk about Universes Beyond, and newer players who are coming to the game are enjoying Universes Beyond because it's their IPs. Yeah. And, they're not the old people of Magic like us. We're like, we want old Magic. They're like, this is what draws me into the game. I love having my IP in the game, and because I was watching I don't know why it came up. I was watching a podcast where two guys were talking about their experience at a Comic-Con type thing or a convention. And they're talking about Universes Beyond and how it got in the game. They find it exciting. And they even brought up how older players, as franchise players like us, have an issue with it. But my deal is I'm kind of letting down the issue with Magic having Universes Beyond. Because it's just how it's going to be nowadays. Mm-hmm. It's all it's going to do is really interact or interfere with how I interact with the game, and it's going to make me care more about the stuff that I want to care more about, like Turtles. Then we got Lorwyn, because like I could dog on Universes Beyond all day, but when they hit that sweet IP that I like Turtles, like Transformers, like Jurassic Park, I'm going to be in for it.
Yeah. I mean, I understand what you're saying. I mean, I like both. I like the Universes Beyond. I also like the regular in-universe cards.
Yes. Like if I could agree with you on one thing, that would be it. I would wish there were more in-universe sets a year than there were Universes Beyond sets a year. But Magic has gone the way of Magic, and they're doing what they're doing. And look, it's drawing in people. Yeah. As long as they don't mess up and don't do a Spider-Man, Spider-Man I was excited for. And I still want more Spider-Man cards from the set. Yeah. But the set was just jankily done, and they shouldn't have done it that way.
Right. I do agree with you there. I'm hoping, though, I mean, because you know how old cards are. They suck. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But they're having but they got more Marvel stuff coming.
All right. Tibalts Apprentice says he don't think designers can keep up.
Yeah, that's possible too. Mm-hmm. But with the more Marvels that we're getting, Spider-Man might end up being better than what it was.
It could be. Look, Spider-Man's not a bad set, like with cards, by the way.
Right.
Like what I mean. It's not a bad set with cards. It's just a bad set because it doesn't support itself well like other sets.
Exactly. That's the reason why I think it flopped. Just because of don't work with other sets. Mm-hmm. But when we get those other Marvels, I think the cards will get better.
Mm-hmm. Tibalt says, I don't think they will be able to do good sets over and over. Well, depends on how well they do each set. Like we won't know that until we have a good chance of seeing the sets coming out and what's in the sets, kind of thing. I understand what you're saying, but we got to see it for ourselves to believe it.
Yeah. And maybe also these designers, maybe they're overworked and underpaid.
Well, I don't know all about that, but
I don't
overworked, I
either.
agree with more.
I mean, I can't really say that either, but because we don't really know. But they are, seems like they're just working 24 hours, it feels like. Just from sitting from the outside, looking on the inside, it looks like they're working 24 hours, as many sets as they're dropping.
Mhm.
I mean, that's a lot of sets to be dropping it feels like all at once, but it's throughout the year. That's a lot of sets to be dropping.
Yeah, that is a lot of sets. And look, we don't know how many sets are working on, but what we do know is the people who design cards and works on sets, they work on other projects too for other IPs, like not like Universes Beyond other IPs, but like other actual franchises. So we don't know how much works on their plate.
Right.
Oh, that's crazy. But we need to get on track to Commander updates. TCGdudes having technical issues. He's trying to get on the stream. He said he's going to keep on trying. Yeah, let's hope that works out for him so he can be here. But first, we don't have to read everything like we did yesterday, but let's talk about the Commander brackets. We got Expedition, where Expedition, nothing's really changed in Expedition. It just explains more that it cares more about the theme and fun of the deck than anything else. You got Core, which is Core 2, Bracket 2, basically, which is where you have win conditions. You do have a theory in your deck. You do have some strategy in the deck, but there's no game changers, line denial, or chaining extra turns or 2-card combos in the deck. Upgrade 3 says no 2-card combos, which is weird. They say that because they work with Archidect and Moxfield. My Dinosaur deck has a 2-card combo in it. That doesn't do much unless I have 3 cards played out. Because if I play the 2-card combo out, it just ends the game.
Right.
No one wins. But if I have Impact Trimmers out, as you saw the other day, I win out of 3 cards. So I don't know what's counting out to call it Bracket 3 if there's no 2-card combos in it. But they care about before turn 6, so maybe that's what it is.
Could be.
Then you got Optimized 4, which is, decks are designed to be lethal, more CDH metagame, which we don't really like. We have Bracket 4 decks, but I don't think we're like CDH level.
I don't either.
The gameplays can be explosive early game turns. 4 turns before anybody wins or loses. I have a deck that could 1v1 win by turn 4 at times. I wonder if that'd be optimized by 4. Then you obviously got CDH with no deck restrictions, and it's all about power, quick win conditions, great gameplay. So this is the upgraded list that they updated. Now, what I like about this list is it's a little more specific, and I still think it could be added onto, like Upgraded 3 could be added onto about synergy and strategies, be more focused. Because it says decks to be powered up with strong synergy and high card quality, they can effectively disrupt opponents, right? I think synergy should be mixed with strategy there too, like more of a focused strategy than like Core 2 would have. Win conditions that can be played from hand 1 turn, usually because of steadily accrued resources. I think the strategy would fit in this area, this win condition. The strategy has more of a focus, would be good in the win conditions, and also talk about the intent of winning. Like what kind of intent you got. Gameplay, the feature more proactive and reactive plays, which it touches on strategy. Like they should have done more about strategy focus in the Upgrade 3, because 4 should be like hardcore strategy, synergy, and focus. I think Bracket 3 should be more gameplay, synergy, and strategy, but not as focused as in the Optimized 4.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, I got a question for you.
What's up?
All right. They did mention that they might be changing these brackets again. And putting in another bracket between either 2 and 3 or 3 and 4. What's your thoughts on that?
Okay, you're talking about the additional bracket.
Yeah.
I don't think they need it. I think core 2 and core 3 are perfect, and I think core 4 is perfect where it is. I think they need to just adjust the wording play so people understand that there's a difference between bracket 3 and bracket 4. Because bracket 3 has no game change 0 to 3 game changers, no mass land denial, no chaining extra turns in it.
Right.
But optimized 4 can. I think they need to put in strategy. They need to put a focus strategy in there, like I was talking about, and an intent clause in it. Because like optimized 4 is all about your intent to win, where upgraded 3 is about a little more about having a fun game and intent to win. Where optimized 4 is about having a fast game with the intent to win, because optimized 4 is where you kind of touch an idea of Yu-Gi-Oh, not first player wins, so to say, but your win conditions happen very quickly, which they talk about with win conditions. It can go from turn 4, wins, all that.
Right.
All right. Really quick, Tibalts says, it can be a good thing for me. The more that sets that come out for less I care about the cards, the easier it is to sell them. That's right.
Yep.
What about near infinite combos? Ones you can do 3 or 5 times. Who knows?
Right.
Yeah, jump on my thing. I don't care.
I don't think they do need to take those into consideration.
Mm-hmm. I think all my decks are 3, and I'm not being ironic. None of my decks will win before turn 6. I don't know. But I think for upgraded 3, at least 6 turns of play before anyone can declare a winner is kind of ridiculously fast for upgraded 3.
Yep. But I do kind of agree with the turns thing that they put on here. That's something new they put, but I still think it still needs more work, and at least it's still in beta.
Yeah. Yep. I don't like. Well, all I'm saying is I don't think they need a 6 bracket in here.
Uh-huh.
I don't think you need to turn bracket 2 and bracket 3 into bracket 2.5 or bracket 3.5. I think the 5 bracket system is perfect the way it is. That's my opinion. Right. I just a little more tweaking on the wordage on each of them is just what they need. I like the bracket 1 through 5 system. It's a lot easier remembering 10 power levels. Those are free. And yeah, that's crazy. But then, I think it's enough talk on the commander bracket level right now. Holy cow, my brain's thinking because I'm trying to incorporate so many different things to the show. I want to do something. Where is something? And where is it? I don't know. Let's just click this one.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe.
Moves the strategies and the flair. Super Fast Tortoise is running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes.
Whoa. All right. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that fun jazz. But anyways, we talked about cards that were removed yesterday. We talked Expropriate, Jinx Taxis, Stars, Sway of the Stars, Warnclicks are off the Game Changers list, which I think is kind of bullshit. Here's why I think it's kind of bullshit that they took these off. Expropriate might cost 8 mana, but with all the fast mana and ramp that we have, people are playing these like turn 4, turn 5.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I think they're game changers. Still, I know some are expensive, like 10 mana is expensive, but we've seen people play decks where they get 5 mana ramp rocks out and stuff where they can cast these by turn 5 itself.
Yeah.
So taking these off the game changers was just complete and utter bullshit to me.
Yeah. Expropriate, I have in my Miracle deck, I can cast that for 5 mana.
Right. Exactly. Urza High Lord Artificer should have stayed on the Game Changers list. Powerful commander. Might not be as powerful in the 99, but he's not banned as commander right now. Yuriko the Tiger Shadow, have no clue how powerful that is. Kinnan Prodigy was in in my chillin deck, and it's in my chillin deck. I can see why they took him out. He's not super powerful. He can be powerful. I don't know a lot of people who use non-land permanents for mana rocks in these colors, but if they do, that's pretty good. Why not a Joiner of Forces is pretty good, powerful, but they took all these off the Game Changers list. Yeah. Then they took Food Chain off the list. Deflecting SWAT they took off the list because it's not as powerful as the counter spell that came from this cycle. I can't remember what it's called. Where if you control a commander, you can play without paying its mana cost. Right? They took it off the list. The reason why it's not as powerful is because not every spell you're going to use it on is going to be powerful, and it ain't going to stop the spell. It's going to choose new targets for the spell or ability, which is strange. I don't get it. That's one of the reasons why we're on board wipes, because board wipes can't be really redirected unless they're one-sided board wipes, like my dinosaur deck with Joda as the master. Yeah, but those are cards they took off. I mean, what do you think? Do you think there's cards they should have kept on?
The ones that expropriate, I think it should still be on there. And that last one,
Warrenclex?
Not Warrenclex, Sway of the Stars, I think it should still be on there.
Right.
The other two, it don't matter.
Well, that's a good thought process. What about this list? Do you think they should have had cards taken off this list and put back on?
I think Ursa and Yokoro definitely should have stayed on the banned list.
Right. I mean, they're very cheap, like mana cost wise, comparably for a game.
Yep.
All right. And yeah, I think I don't know nothing about these two cards. Deflect the Swamp Food Chain to take them off. I never played with anybody with Food Chain, where you exile a creature and add max mana to one of color, X and 1+ of the exiled creature's mana value, and spend that mana to cast creature spells. I've never seen like an infinite combo with this, and I don't know if there is one. I think there is, but I don't know. I've never seen it. But then, really quick, let's welcome TCGdudes.
Hey, buddy. What's up?
Man. How's it going?
It's going good.
Yeah.
Hanging in there.
Yeah, you're looking pretty fly in your San Francisco hat.
That's right. Gotta support the team.
They definitely need all the support. They're on crutches right now. No, I'm kidding.
They are. You're telling the truth, my son.
What
happened? I just lost my feed.
No, we see you still.
Yep. We still see and hear you.
Well, I lost you. I don't know what happened.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you, yeah.
We can see you and hear you.
Really?
Yeah. Must be on your end because you're still looking good.
Well, thank you. It's on my end. I don't know what happened. Let me see if I do this.
Tibalts says, I think the cards taken off go towards intent. If you play the cards optimized, that will push the deck in the bracket. Yep. You just need to play more removal. More removal. Counter spells.
So I'm late to the show, but we're talking about what?
Oh, we're talking about the bracket changes and everything that was discussed the other day at the convention about the bracket changes. It wasn't at the convention. It was online with Blake Rasmussen, where they're talking about changes to Commander and the bracket system and everything that was talked about. Yep. Which leads us to our next topic is Figure of Destiny. He costs 1 red or white, and all his abilities cost 1 red or white. He's an example of a card that can fit in both a red deck and a white deck.
Yep.
In Commander, as of now, he can only go in red-white decks, but they're thinking about making it where you can play him in a mono-red deck or a mono-white deck because all his abilities intertwine with him being either mono-red or mono-white, etc., etc.
Okay, they haven't made that rule, so they haven't made that rule yet where you can play it in either color?
No, they haven't. They're exploring the idea of it.
I personally like that idea.
It's been an idea we talked about for years. I remember back in 2012-ish, a little earlier than that, when Commander was new, he was wondering why he couldn't run this in the decks, and it all came down to color identity and mana symbols. You know, because like if he could run this in a mono white deck, can you run it in a deck that's white, blue, and black? You know, that's one of the weird things they have to think about, because if it's in a white, blue black deck, that's Esper, you only be able to spend white mana on this. Will that be legal in that deck, even though it's not in the color identity with the red?
Very true. I mean, I understand where you come from on this, but I like the idea of being able to play. Yeah, it kind of opens open up commander decks more.
Right.
That's what I like about it, because it's can open up your creativity, being able to create better commander decks.
So coming from the outside looking in, why would they make a card that's multicolor that you couldn't use on a red deck or a white deck?
All right, so when this card was created, Commander wasn't really a format, right? This hybrid mana thing. And so they made it so you can fit in a white deck or a red deck or a white-red deck, which is why the abilities cost all hybrid mana, white or red.
Right.
But in Commander, you have to stick to your Commander's colors, which is known as your Commander's color identity, right?
Right.
So if you have, like, your Commander, TCGdudes that you play with is red and black, all right? Or not red and black, red and green. Well, you do have Kalia, but you don't really play Kalia as much as you do your Dragon deck when you're playing with us. And so being white, this couldn't fit in your Dragon deck. But if they make the rules change, you might be able to play this in your Dragon deck, because red is the only option for all your hybrid pips here.
Right.
So that's what they're trying to decide. Which is an example of a hybrid card you couldn't run in Commander just in a mono green deck is Deathrite Shaman. See, he does cost a green or a black, but in his text box, he does have a mono black ability and he has a mono green ability that you can activate. That wouldn't work because you still need black to activate one of the abilities in your deck.
Right. Which
will bring up the idea that these kind of abilities could be confusing for hybrid. Because, like, if you can run Figure of Destiny in your mono white deck, why can't you run Deathrite Shaman in your mono black deck? And it comes down to text. So it just opens up a little more creativity, as you say, but also creates a little bit of confusion between what you can and cannot run.
Well, I'm not confused about it.
Well, you're not that new player.
True.
You know, because like newer players will struggle with what can be your commander, what can't be your commander, and all that stuff.
Right.
Especially when vehicles can be your commander now. Well, legendary vehicles, legendary clause still applies. Legendary spacecrafts can be your commander nowadays. Because TCGdudes doesn't know. It's kind of off topic that the end of next year, TCGdudes, there's going to be a Magic the Gathering Star Trek set.
Oh wow!
Then they've already spoiled Captain Kirk.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the original series.
It's probably gonna be a mix of all the series.
Okay.
Like a time warp kind of story.
Wow, that's interesting. That'd be. So would they make like Captain Kirk like a weird creature?
No. He'd be Captain Kirk, a human.
Okay.
But anyways, that was just a little side quest of a thought. But HILLBILLY, you would run Figure of Destiny in a mono red deck or a mono white deck, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because you pay 1, it turns into a 2/2.
Right.
3, 4, 4. See, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 for 8/8 with flying, a first strike.
Well,
Heck yeah.
The way this works is you have to do the 1 first, then you have to do the 3 second, then you have to do the 6 third. You can't just jump to the 6 and make it an 8/8. You have to pay all that mana to level it up. That's why they say if he's a Kithkin spirit with base power toughness 2, if Figure Destiny becomes one. If Figure Destiny is a spirit, then he become a 4/4. And if he's a warrior, he becomes an 8/8. So yeah,
Right.
There is a way to work around that though.
yeah, pay all the mana at once.
Yep.
Yeah, Maskwood Nexus, and he's considered all of those, so you can go straight to 6.
Right.
Yep.
I mean, there is a. No, the card I'm thinking it turns into a changeling, but makes a creature lose all abilities, so that wouldn't work. Anyways, all right, off the hybrids talk. There are talks about banning Thassa's Oracle and Rhystic Study. You're shaking your head no, but you don't even own a Rhystic Study, yeah, Billy?
Yeah, I do want it though.
I don't know why you want it, because you're a bad player with it. You don't pay the 1. Every time we play against this card, you don't pay the 1. Why? Because I ain't got stuff to play. Well, you're letting your opponent draw enough cards.
True, unfortunately.
Like this card's only good for you as an opponent if you do pay the 1. You just got to plan ahead to get that land out. You got to play underneath the spell, basically. Because it's basically attacks. But every time I've seen you play against this card, you're like, oh, you can draw a card. You can draw a card. and you get the table. You get the whole entire table, except me, to draw a card. So by the time it gets to me, the player with Rhystic Study draws 3 freaking cards. Or 2 freaking cards. But it's still, it's this insanity. A turn, like not paying the 1 makes this card powerful for your opponent.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I'm just bringing it out because I find that interesting that you don't want this card banned, but you don't pay the 1.
Well, I do like this card. I do not think it that powerful. I mean, yeah, it does create draw, unless your opponent pays 1.
Well,
I don't think it's powerful enough to ban.
Well, it is a powerful spell that makes all your spells cost 1 more to cast, or your opponent gets a free draw.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right.
A free draw. So it taxes your spells. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, you may draw a card unless a player pays 1, right?
Right.
It's powerful in the fact that it taxes you, and the punishment for not being taxed is your opponent draws a card. Like, what can you do to get around this? This card is very powerful. Like, you say it's not powerful, but it is very powerful.
Well, I think it. I mean, I'm not saying it's not powerful, but I'm saying it's not powerful enough to be banned.
Well, I guess that'll depend on what everybody else thinks. I guess because they're asking the community for their advice. Like, right. I don't think they should ban it. I think what they need to do is print the living crap out of this, so they could so they can lower the price down, so we can get our hands on our copies and stuff.
Right.
But like at the same time, if this is one of those cards where they think everybody needs a copy of it, then maybe it's a problem that needs to be on the ban list, Mm-hmm. But one card that's weird is Thassa's Oracle has a 2-card combo that can win the game. I don't know how effective it is. I've played against it twice in my life, and usually it takes a while to get there. Someone's got a text message.
What, me?
That's me. I'm sorry.
boop,
boop, boop. I don't know how to shut up my phone.
No.
Hang on.
But anyways, so Thassa's Oracle's away. The funny thing about this is the 2 cards the thing about banning from Commander are both blue.
Man, I know.
Both blue. Because I'm a blue, baba-dee, da-ba-die, gotta be banned.
But Thassa's Oracle, it is a strong card if you can combo with it. I mean, if you can mill yourself out, then you can win.
Yeah, this card could possibly be good in your Mothman deck, because you scry equal to your devotion to blue, which could probably be like 3, but if there's no cards in your deck, when you scry, you win the game.
Yep.
Yeah, I was reading that.
Oh no, not if there's no cards. If X is greater than equal to the number of cards in your library. So you don't have to be decked out. You just got to be able to scry more than the cards in your deck. Holy cow.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous.
Is it like a board wipe card?
No, it's not a board wipe. It describes 1 inch of the battlefield describes equal to your devotion of blue, and if your scrying number is larger than your deck, you win the game. I bet Lonewolf designed this card.
No, unless it's not. Definitely not.
That's funny. No, if Lonewolf designed this card, he'd be like, when this creature enters the battlefield, destroy 3 lands. And if there's less lands than 3 lands in play, you win the game.
There you go. Thinking on the correct path.
That's funny. No, that's funny. But yeah, so that's interesting that they're talking about Thassa's Oracle and Rhystic Study being banned. How you play with the deck. See, what makes this annoying, Rhystic Study, and one of the reasons why they're talking about it is not just because if one player has it, if it's powerful or not. HILLBILLY, pay the one. It's what if 3 people have this on the blade? So every spell you cast costs 3, and if you don't pay 3 people get to draw a card. You know.
Yeah, I mean that would make it kind of hard to get around then.
Right. So, and what if you copy it? What if you have Rhystic Study out and you copy it 3 times? Like, yeah, I don't know if Rhystic Study's in Lonewolf's enchantment deck, but he's known to copy his spells. If he had a Rhystic Study and copied his enchantments and copied Rhystic Study like 5 times, you got to pay 5 or he draws 5 cards, or you pay as much as you can to make him draw as less cards as possible.
Sure.
There's interactions that they care about in the game.
Yeah.
That's why they're considering it. They're not just considering one person having 1 card. It's all the interactions you can have with it. It's like your favorite card.
Now that you talk, clarify your thoughts on this, I'm kind of agreeing with you. Maybe it does need to be banned.
That's the question you're digging. Like, is it too much of a problem? Like, here's an example. Primeval Titan was banned from Commander because as soon as he hit the battlefield, everybody would clone him or steal him or the whatnot. The game became all about him. We've talked about Primeval Titan before the show, and Lonewolf would be excited if they reprinted it. It costs 6 mana for a 6/6 with trample, and when he enters the battlefield or attacks, you get to search your library for 2 lands, any lands, and you put them into play. I can't remember if you put them in play tapped or not, to be exact on that. But that was solid ramp. That's like ramping 4 lands in 1 turn after he has haste. And it's good for the escape shift deck too. So the reason why they banned Primeval Titan at the time is because when someone played a Primeval Titan, the game became all about the Primeval Titan. Mm-hmm. Well, that's what they're considering with Rhystic Study. When you play Rhystic Study, does the game become all about Rhystic Study? Do people copy the enchantment? Do they steal the enchantment? Does the game become all about the player with Rhystic Study? That's what they're looking into. Now, I don't think the commander committee would be like, let's just ban it or whatnot. There are people who spent $60 on the card. You know how expensive Rhystic Study is? It's more than a Sensei's Dividing Top.
Yeah, it is.
All right. It's ridiculous. Hey, Teglar.
Hey, Teglar. Morning.
Morning, coffee people. You got me while I was in the train of thought right there. Right. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You guys rock. You guys rule. Yeah.
Man, I think there could be even more cards that they could be talking about.
Yeah. There could be more cards, more interactions, but it's hard to mitigate a game changer in a game, right?
Yeah.
Like there are certain ones like Rhystic Study that definitely is a game changer. But like in some of our decks that we own, some cards are game changers in that particular deck. Like when we play them, we know in our deck they're game changers.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But some of these cards in another deck are not game changers at all.
Right.
So it's very persnickety.
Yeah. But them changing the bracket, tweaking it up a little bit, it's not too bad. I would like for the bracket to get good enough to actually trust it, because some people don't trust that bracket because it's still lacking. It's still lacking.
All right. DeLawson, what's up? Hope you're liking the new living situation. Yeah. All right. Ooh, that's crazy. That's crazy. So yeah, I wonder if this means they're going to be open up to unbanning cards too. Because like when they said if they ban cards, they like to unban cards, so people feel good. I'm hoping not Underworld brings there's a Nightmare card, a reoccurring Nightmare. I hope that gets unbanned when they do bans. Mm-hmm. I hope Primeval Titan gets unbanned, because I don't think his Primeval Titan is as powerful as he used to be, but he's still pretty OP for certain decks. Yeah. Like Lonewolf's deck would probably be like loving it. Like if I could speculate on a card, Lonewolf, and you could afford it, I'd grab a Primeval Titan just in case he comes unbanned.
Oh, see, I've thought about that, and if Rhystic Study gets banned, I'm probably going to stockpile on those, because I don't think it should be banned. So, and if they're going to ban Rhystic Study, they need to ban Smothering Tithe. They need to ban Mystic Remora. I just don't think. Don't get me wrong. It's a strong card. I just don't agree. I don't think it should be banned. There's much worse out there, in my opinion.
Wow, I think out of all the cards like it, it's one of the more broken ones, because it does provide card advantage to those people who don't pay the one. Hillbilly feels like I'm targeting him, but that comment was about anybody who doesn't pay the one. Anyways, yeah, that's a good thought there, Lone Wolf. I like there's a lot to consider, because there are a lot of tax cards. I mean, can you imagine if they actually banned stacks as a commander deck?
I would have to retire from playing.
That'd be ridiculous, but yes.
Yeah.
I don't think they'd ban a whole deck unless the deck was troublesome, like Flash, Protean Hawk, and Legacy. That was a busted deck. And Commander, I believe there should be no bans. Well, they're kind of breaking that even. They're trying to break it even. If they ban cards, they unban cards, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So let's hope they stick to that.
They also mentioned that what they want to do is, instead of banning cards, they want to put them in CEDH.
Right. And they said they don't want to put CDH in its own bracket, but I honestly think not in its own bracket, in its own format. But I do think CDH should be its own format. That's one thing I had to think. Mm-hmm. Like basic commander, you can control it if it's just basic commander. CEDH should be its own beast.
Right.
Different ban list, different rules, different restrictions.
Yep.
Yeah. Look at Kuji dude.
Look at me.
That's right. He's such a handsome dude. I don't know who your spawn is, but they must look as handsome as you do.
Well, they're getting close. He has about 20 years to go to ripen.
That's right. All right. But anyways, that's right. Hashtag ban the bannings. That's right. So anyways, any final thoughts anybody has about these topics today? Because I think today was a lot. Like Hillbilly did an excellent job leading the show yesterday, so I thank you for that. I think today went as smooth as it can be, since I was able to, have everything loaded, because I wasn't able to load up all the pictures because of the internet issues. But luckily we got to go.
Yeah, I would have thrown those pictures up, but you didn't have them on here.
Right. Dawson says, nice 49ers hat. Yep.
That's right. 5-2. Woohoo!
5-2. All right. So, yeah, so, like I was asking, any final thoughts you guys have on it?
I think I'm more towards the bans now. But I am against them. I was against them, but now kind of more towards them now.
So,
Right. I get that.
so they ban cards that are powerful, so you don't have the advantage of the game if you don't have that card, or do they ban them because there's too many of them out there, or I don't know.
Well, no, they try to ban cards when people think one particular card should go in every deck that runs that color.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
That's what they're looking at. Like Ristic Study, if I had a Ristic Study, I'd put it in the deck. I won't lie. There's one particular deck at my enchantment deck I want a Ristic Study for, but I can't afford like $60 for a card.
Right.
And I can't ask the wife because of the new setup.
Just sell your hat.
So please show my hat.
Sell it.
Chill it.
Somebody give me $60 for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But one thing they are coming out with before they come out with Star Trek, coming out with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's right. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is actually my birthday shirt. See, it says happy birthday. It's my birthday.
Ah.
This is a shirt I got for a birthday. But I'm wearing on camera because the turtles are up front. And so you can see the turtles. Says Cowabunga. I can wear it with my turtles hat. Yeah.
Are they bringing out the original Turtles series or
for the NTG set? They're kind of mixing it up to more of a modern style Turtles with the original Turtles. But we're waiting for more spoilers to see what they're going to because they have one card with 4 different animations of turtles on it.
Oh, wow.
So Austin, waiting on Star Trek. You're boldly going where no one's ever gone before.
Wow.
Yeah. Now these next sets that we're getting this next year, I mean, I got to say I'm interested in all but 2.
Right. I'm interested in all the sets, but I'm going to put my focus on turtles because I want turtles.
Turtles. That's
turtles.
right.
That's right.
I mean,
dude.
The only 2 I'm not interested in is the Marvel, because I ain't gonna be able to do the Marvel because they're going to come out with another Almond Path set to represent those cards, which. If they do it like if they drop the Almond Path cards like they did this last time,
right?
It ain't gonna be fun.
Yeah.
And the other sets, I can't remember which one it was. It's on top there, right beside Marvel. It's an in-universe set. Don't know much. I don't know nothing about it though.
We gotta learn more about it for sure.
Yeah. So my thoughts on this would be right now there's 2, but may go down to 1 once I find out what that said that one in universe set is.
Right. I get you. I understand it. Like turtles. Like turtles are on my radar.
Oh yeah.
Like Lowen, as much as I love the original Lowen better make me cry and how happy it is if they want me to invest money in it. Right now, I'm focusing on the turtle set. I mean, like I said, all the products want you go up to like $400, so I gotta be on my best behavior and hope I can get that.
Yep.
And that's coming out in March. That's way after Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
And since I already got my Christmas gift, my big Christmas gift early, you're like, oh, because Dad doesn't know. I got a new computer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because the laptop can do Windows 11 is breaking down on me slowly.
Yeah,
they got me a new gaming computer it's my big Christmas gift.
Right.
So they get it to me early because Windows 11 and program issues with Windows 11 being a thing and can't upgrade to 11.
Right.
And that laptop, man, that laptop was amazing. It's lasted all these years.
Yeah.
It just didn't have the processing power to.
You don't have to explain to me. I understand. I mean, computers get out of date. So.
Right. Right. Yeah. It just happened. Like everything about the computer, like the laptop, is amazing. It's just a core processor couldn't handle Windows 11, which I don't understand nothing about. In fact, my son had to explain to me why I couldn't. You know, I'm like, oh, okay. This is not a powerful enough processor to run Windows 11. I'm like,
yeah, I don't know if my computer can be updated to 11. I mean,
right. And the reason why they cared about it is because they, as of the 14th, they stopped Windows 10 support.
they did.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's bad for me.
Mm-hmm. When are you getting me my computer? If I had money, I would, honestly. Teglar doesn't need a expensive computer. He just needs a basic running computer.
I don't know. My computer's pretty old. It's probably, I don't know. I had Windows. What was before Windows 10? They did 9, the 7. So this one had 7 on it, and it updated to 10. And I don't know if I got a computer guy who lived 2 houses away, and he could update stuff for me if it's possible.
Right.
Yeah. So
maybe you can upgrade your computer to run Windows 11 because you're going to need it.
yeah, I know.
Because like I said, I don't know why they got rid of support for Windows 10 because that was pretty fast. Because they did Windows 8 forever. You know what I'm saying? They supported Windows 8 forever, even through Vista and XP.
Yeah, but they also did what was Millennium. They supported that for a long time. The other ones, Windows 8 wasn't that good, and 7 that was like a blink of the eye, and then went straight to 8. I don't know if there was a 9.
I think 9 was not Windows Vista, but a bad one.
Yeah. Then they came out with 10, which is a pretty stable platform.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Ryan explained it to me. Ryan's my other son, and Derek's brother. He's in the computer stuff, so he explained the process to me. So,
right. I get you. So yeah, it's amazing. And with that, my friends, we gotta get to a special segment of the day.
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take. So it's lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise, building the following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon, no one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house, we own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
Woo, everybody! It is the time to get to the shill section, the thrill section, the section where we're gonna shill. Yeah. Drink some coffee, sip some coffee, drink some coffee, sip some coffee, drink some coffee, sip some coffee, drink some coffee, sip.
I think you had enough coffee.
Got on a beat there.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get to the shill section. We're gonna start off. Well, did you got a song of the day lined up?
Yeah, kind of. I got I got this this album here. Everybody heard of it? J. Giles Band. This is their album where it came out in '81. It's kind of like their reborn album. Anyway, Rage in the Cage is the song of the day.
Ooh.
Because everybody has to be raging about something. But anyway, that's all I have. I'm doing well, healthy. I'm glad I've been on the show for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I learn a lot every time I come on, but I'm not going to take up anybody else's time. So whoever's next,
that'd be Lonewolf. Lonewolf, you know what to do.
All right. First, before I get to really chilling, I want to say I look forward to when TCGdudes comes on here. I'm really curious on the music he listens to. But I just want to chill out my GoFundMe. If anybody could help it or help spread the word, it would be greatly appreciated. Just to help me and my brother get into a cheaper place for us to live, and that is everything there. And don't forget to help support Hillbilly and Tortoise and get them up to 1,500.
Wow.
If you want to help Lonewolf with his cause, his GoFundMe link is in the description below. And back to TCGdudes. Apparently, DeLawson is jealous of your record collection.
Jealous. Wow. Well, thank you.
There's a little bit of envy. You got the vinyl.
You can come over and look at it anytime.
That's right. All right. Now let's get the Hillbilly.
Hey, everybody. That's it. I agree with that, James Willis. Anyway, I'm going to try to do a stream this afternoon around 2 o'clock. However, I do have an announcement to make for Wednesday. Wednesday morning will not be a stream on the channel because I have another doctor's appointment. Hopefully, I'll be able to see this doctor this time. So, I called my insurance company and kind of got in a little argument with them. And they're seeing my points. So, hopefully, I will be. Yeah, exactly. So, hopefully, I'll be able to see this doctor Wednesday, and it's going to interfere with the streaming times. But hopefully, I'll be back in time for the morning coffee show. I'm not for sure yet. I will not know until that day is. But that'll be Wednesday. But other than that, I will be streaming at 9 a.m. and 2 o'clock rest of the week. That's all I got for today and the announcements.
All right. This Super Fast Tortoise looking at the kitty behind me. He's going forward with us because we're the best. We're at the Super Fast Tortoise. We're going to, I don't know. All right. I'm trying to rhyme. But anyways, everybody, tonight is Thursday. We're going to try. Hold on a second. Try to, hold on to your butts. I forgot to load a picture. We're going to try to do a bracket 3 game today. I want to play my dinosaur deck because I just upgraded a little last night. The deck's got upgraded. It's still a bracket 3. I put another game changer that James Willis sent me a long time ago. We're going to try to play Pantlaza. So if you're interested in playing with us, let us know. I know we have Beta Buddha who wants to play with us. I know Hillbilly. I don't know if Lonewolf wants to play yet. And we're looking for a fourth. So we're looking for someone familiar who's on Discord who would like to play with us tonight. So let us know on Discord, either me or Hillbilly. We'll get back to each other and back to you so we can know who wants to play tonight. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa. Then also, one thing I like to bring to light is on Discord, we're doing something a little different. You see it says custom MTG card. We're trying to get people to do custom MTG card designs on Discord. This page has been open for a bit, but I don't think I've shilled it out yet. Where you, a viewer who has Discord and the abilities to design magic cards, like custom magic cards, can put them in this link. And we'll review them on the show if they're there. So you make a designed magic card and you build it up, we'll put it and post it. We'll show the card on the website. We'll show the card that's on the last side, talk about the card that's displayed. And, and if we get enough people involved, we'll do like little weekly winners of who's designed the best card, just for brownie points and stuff like that. But it'd be fun because we are going to try something fun. And I start a custom MTG card contest where no real prizes, but recognition, discussion to be had with the design space you give us. Let's have fun with designing cards and show off your talent. Have a blast. That's what I posted there. So yeah, if you wanted to show design cards, you don't have to design the cards yourself. If you find a custom card you like, you can post it there. Just if you can, attribute the person. And yeah, that's all I want to show with that right there, the commander game and that. And with that, I want to thank everybody for showing up, being here with us today. We got Hillbilly, TCGdudes, Lonewolf. Thank you for being here. Everybody in chat, you rock, you roll. Thank you for livening up the show and livening up the chat. Want to thank you, channel members, for doing what you do, supporting the channel the way you do. And thank you, subscribers, for growing the channel the way you do. Please hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Hit that like button, that bell notification if you want to see more shows like this. And with that, I want to remind you that you're loved. So I'm thinking about you. And if you can, say and or do something positive for someone else today, because you might be the change I need today. And with that, we're going to hit the end screen.
I want to thank you, channel members, members of the channel, for supporting this creep the way you do. You are awesome. And you subscribers, everybody that subscribes, you're doing amazing too. Thank you very much for all that you do.
Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that